Hello, I'm Jonathan Ames. Thanks for joining me on this website, the digital home of my practice. I'd like to read something I've written about online therapy and life coaching. So here I go. The online sessions I provide are basically a secure form of video conferencing, often supplemented with secure email, phone, and messaging. Appointments are set online as well. There's even a waiting room in my virtual office. If you have a fairly recent computer with a camera, you can experience life coaching or psychotherapy without having to leave home or work. There are a few challenges. For one thing, privacy and confidentiality become shared responsibilities. For example, we might have a code word, say orange car, that you would use in a sentence in case your privacy was interrupted by someone whom you didn't want overhearing our conversation. We would then hold until we were private again, or plan to resume later on. Also, technology is not quite yet at the beam me up, Scotty stage. Crashes and glitches do sometimes occur. Again, we plan ahead. After all, sometimes office visits are canceled by the weather. During the past few decades, online therapy and coaching have received intense clinical interest and scrutiny. Increasingly, providers and clients are taking advantage of its obvious convenience and exploring the creative options and alternatives it offers. More importantly, in repeated comparisons and studies, online therapy and counseling have proven to be as effective as the face-to-face options they supplement or replace. While the sense of being together differs from being physically in the same room looking at each other, our internet connection provides a protected area where we can interact safely, deeply, and closely. If we were engaged in a video conference session right now, I would appear much as you see me here. And we would be talking and listening to each other in real time. Hopefully you would be doing some of the talking. Following our video session, we might exchange emails to share our impression of what came up and where to go from here. We might also exchange pictures, photographs, drawings, or music to further enhance our communication. I should say these possibilities especially enrich work with younger people. Email offers important benefits as well. People often find that they actually communicate at a deeper and more thoughtful level when they can reflect outside of their own, choosing their words more carefully and precisely. Literature is full of remarkable, beautiful, life-enhancing correspondences. And the use of email in therapy allows for a reflective dimension which itself contributes to clear and careful thought. Not surprisingly, online approaches are most effective in cognitive behavioral or mindfulness-based forms of psychotherapy, where our meetings are just a part of the work. As for life coaching sessions, the telephone has already played a major role in expanding clinically supported relationships beyond the tasks involved in curing mental illness per se, and video conferencing only enhances the process. Given the time people spend with digital screens at this point in human history, online therapy is an increasingly relevant tool for personal growth. It just makes sense. More time is directed to the work rather than to transportation, arranging sitters or time off, or being late because of traffic. While online therapy or coaching is perhaps not for everyone, many people experience very positive, definite results using this technology. Therapy and life coaching, its offspring, are accessible, affordable, practical, and supported by evidence of their effectiveness. Let me also state that there are some situations where face-to-face meetings are indeed required. These include contemplation of suicide or violence, or the need for diagnosis for immediate medication. Also, there are some who find technology intimidating. Don't look at me. Though this can itself become a focus of the work. However, if we sense at any point that face-to-face meetings would better serve your needs, I will be glad to assist you in finding a suitable provider in your area. So, for people who have some sort of idea, concern, goal, or dream, which they would like to find support with in bringing to life, online forms of therapy or coaching seem to work as well as do office visits, at considerably less cost and inconvenience. Much of the supporting research can be found on the website of the International Society for Mental Health Online. A link is provided on the links page of this website. When you've had a look at my site, please feel free to contact me with any questions. I offer an initial interview appointment at no charge for anyone considering psychotherapy or life coaching, to provide a sense of how I work and to learn what you might wish to accomplish. During the session, we consider how the alternative online medium might best serve your needs and goals. This session will help both of us towards an understanding of whether and how we might work together. There is, of course, absolutely no obligation to continue. I believe strongly that people should take some time and consideration to find someone they are really most comfortable with in this kind of work. Included on this site is an informed consent document, which you should email back to me before we actually start our work. My rates and insurance policy are also on the website. As indicated, I offer some discounts for advanced bookings as a matter of convenience. While we obviously won't extend our work beyond the goals we have established, therapy and life coaching usually work best when regularly scheduled, so that a sense of rhythm is established, at least initially. Also, such scheduling lets us know how we're doing regarding desired results and time frames. Finally, a word to my fellow clinicians. I have considerable experience providing, as well as receiving, clinical supervision and have found video conferencing to be really useful for maximizing supervisory collaboration while managing time needed for client availability, not to mention having your own personal life. Regarding confidentiality and security, again, I utilize a secure video conference provider. Also, any email we conduct is encrypted end to end. So, have a look around. And please feel free to call or email me with any question or to schedule an initial session. And once more, thank you very much for taking the time to look at this material. If you find yourself interested or even curious, I look forward to hearing from you.